You are recording.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Blaine Abbott and I'm with Discount Water Softener Company. And I'm going to share with you the Mini Max portable water softeners that we offer for portable water softening for RV units, washing cars, pressure washing, washing boats, anything that you might...
Spas
are good, filling hot tubs. So this is manufactured in the United States. It's assembled by Discount Water Softener Company. So we buy the mineral tanks, we buy the resin, buy the distributor tubes, we buy the in and out heads. Everything is CLAC, and CLAC is a United States manufacturer. So we're totally familiar with what is in these units and that they are the best parts possible. They don't get any better than this. So we're going to regenerate this unit as though this has been in service and it is totally run out of hardness and it's time to regenerate it. So what we're going to use are these parts right here. We're going to use a bucket, we're going to use a knife, we're going to use a box of Morton table salt, and you can use any table salt, and we're going to use this wrench. We might use the wrench, might not. But these are the parts that we're going to use to regenerate this unit. So the first thing that we're going to do is make sure the water is off. I'm going to come over here, turn off the water. I'm going to move this out of the way just a little bit, put this right over here, and we are going to remove, this is the water coming into the unit, raw water, and this is the product water going out of the unit. So it's going down the hose, and over here, this is the product water that will go to any unit that you want to supply conditioned water to. We've got to make sure that the water is off, which it is. So now, we're going to take the top off of this. We have to get salt into it. Normally you can undo this by hand, but if you can't, you use this wrench. Put the wrench on it and just loosen it up. And we're going to take this off, put it right there. Next thing we're going to do is take the product water line off. Because we want, when we put water, salt in here, we want to displace water, and it's going to come out the product water side. So we lose that. We're going to put a bucket under here. The reason why we're putting a bucket under here is we're going to put salt into this unit. And when we flush the unit out, we don't want salt getting all over the driveway, all over the lawn, or whatever you're working on. Now, time to regenerate this. So this is a box of salt. I'm going to cut the top out of it because the problem with this salt is if it gets clumpy, it's going to be very difficult to get into the unit. So just cut the top right out. And then you can dump it into another container. You can dump it into another container, get the lumps out and what have you, and simply put the box of salt right in the top of the water softener. As you're doing this, because the specific gravity of salt in water, a brine solution, is going to be heavier than raw water, we're displacing water coming out here. So we're making room for the salt. It's important that you get this whole container into this unit so you get 100% regeneration. Just about there. Take my finger and just scoop some of that down there.
Let's go ahead and explain the other option for putting in the salt, Blaine.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, Kenny, how about when I get done with this, I'll let you do that.
Well, just an option.
Yeah, okay. So now, we have all the salt within this water softener. Now, you can either put the top back on it or leave the top off of it. 2 hours. Leave this sit like this for 2 hours. It will go down throughout the whole bed, it will dissolve, and it will do the ion exchange. It will kick all of the hardness into the water and leave you with brand new, fresh resin. Okay, now this has sat here for 2 hours. Total ion exchange has occurred. We're going to put the top back on. We'll turn it on the water. And we're going to flush that salt out of here. I like to get a stream going like that. I don't want to turn the water on full tilt. And right now I'm just rinsing my fingers off from when I was pushing the salt down. But that is about the size of a magic marker, the thickness of a magic marker. And just let that go. It's doing a slow rinse and it's rinsing out all of the salt into the bucket. This will go on for 2.5 to 3 gallons. And then you taste the water. If it's still got salt, which obviously it's going to have salt because we haven't reached that point yet. If it tastes like salt, you go a little further, up to 5 gallons. If it doesn't taste like salt, you're good to go. So, we're good to go. So we're going to turn the water off. We're going to put our product water hose back on. And voila, we have a totally regenerated unit to put back in service.